amazing national flag. I like feathers. Do you like feathers too?
It's been obviously fantastic, and she's been a little joy of heaven. But at the same time, it is more responsibility.
Princess Charlotte may be just 9, but her recent statements have left royal watchers speechless. For years, she kept something hidden, something even those closest to her never suspected. Now that it's out, questions are swirling around the palace, and the royal family is under pressure to respond. Some say her secret could change how people see the young princess forever. What has Charlotte been hiding? And why does her truth hit so close to home for the royals? Join us as we peel back the layers and dive into the heart of this royal revelation. The Charlotte's Effect. If what people close to the royal family are saying is true, Princess Charlotte might have everyone laughing or feeling sentimental very soon. The 9-year-old is said to have a special talent that most didn't know about, and it could turn her into the star of the family gathering. While she already shows signs of picking up her late grandmother Princess Diana's love for dancing and her famous side-eye, this new skill comes from another royal woman. This time, the credit goes to her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. Even though the Queen was known for being serious in public, those close to her say she had a playful side too. And now, it looks like Charlotte may have gotten a bit of that same spirit, one that's sure to shine very soon. Royal writer Phil Dampier shared that Charlotte has a real gift for copying the way well-known people talk and act. It's the kind of thing that could make a quiet room burst into laughter, especially when the royal family plays games together after dinner. It all started during a quiet family outing at one of the royal estates. Princess Charlotte, full of energy and always quick to speak her mind, was chatting with her parents and Prince George. In the middle of the light-hearted talk, Charlotte said something no one expected. Her words were simple, yet powerful, and they opened the door to a part of her life that had never been mentioned before. With the kind of openness only a child can offer, Charlotte shared a personal truth that had been kept away from the public for years. Her honesty surprised not just her family, who hadn't planned to talk about it, but also the media, who quickly picked up on her statement. The moment reminded everyone that beneath the titles and royal spotlight, Charlotte is still a young girl growing and learning like any other child. This moment revealed a softer side of Charlotte, showing that behind the royal titles, she is just a young girl with a caring family who supports her every step of the way. As the royal family becomes more open and genuine, could this honesty change public opinion and encourage even more transparency in the future? Charlotte keeps it real. When Charlotte opened up about her struggles, she spoke about how her family had helped her through them, especially her mum, Princess Catherine. She mentioned that she sometimes has issues with speech, and even though her mother has many responsibilities, she always makes sure she feels supported and loved. That made it easier for Charlotte to deal with something that had once been difficult for her. People reacted kindly. Many praised her for being honest and said her words might help other children feel less alone. It showed that having challenges is okay and that getting help is a good thing. Even though Charlotte is only 9, speaking so openly shows how brave she is. It's not easy to talk about something personal, but she did it calmly and simply. That touched a lot of people. It also shows that she is bold and not afraid to share her opinions, just like her grandmother, Princess Diana. For instance, when Kate Middleton shared a heartfelt video revealing that she had completed chemotherapy, viewers noticed something that brought a smile to their faces. In one part of the video, the Wales family is seen enjoying a day at the beach. As they walk and play on the sand, Prince William leans over to plant a light peck on his wife's neck. It's a sweet and simple gesture, but not everyone in the family was impressed. Right after the kiss, 9-year-old Princess Charlotte turns to the camera with a wide-eyed, shocked expression that says it all. Her dramatic reaction was so relatable that it quickly became a favorite part of the video for many fans. The moment quickly became a highlight online, with people relating to Charlotte's reaction as something every child has felt at some point. Many said the young princess acted just like any kid would when seeing their parents kiss, while others described her shocked face as both funny and relatable. Her expression captured the kind of playful embarrassment that often comes with growing up, making people smile and feel closer to the royal family. Charlotte's real reactions make her more relatable and show that she's just like any other kid in many ways. How does having both royal duties and normal kid experiences affect who Charlotte is, as both a public figure and a young girl? Charlotte's Royal Little World. Princess Charlotte. Elizabeth Diana was born on May 2, 2015, at St. Mary's Hospital in London. As the second child of Prince William and Princess Catherine, she quickly became one of the most talked about young royals. With her grandfather, Prince Charles, and her father ahead of her, Charlotte currently stands fourth in line to the throne. Despite her young age, she already carries several titles, including Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Cambridge, Princess of the United Kingdom, and the Duchess of Rothesay when in Scotland. Charlotte has a lively spirit that shines through in her love for dancing. Whether at school events or at home, she enjoys moving to music and joining in any fun rhythm. Her colorful personality is matched by her favorite color, pink, which often appears in her clothes, hair clips, and little accessories. This cheerful shade seems to follow her wherever she goes, adding a playful charm to her royal appearances. Away from the public eye, Charlotte is just like many girls her age. She's a big fan of the Harry Potter series and loves listening to stories from the magical world of wizards, spells, and adventures. It's one of the ways she escapes into her imagination and finds joy in storytelling. Her curiosity and love for reading give a glimpse into a thoughtful side of her personality. One of the sweetest parts of Charlotte's world is her close friendship with her older brother, Prince George. The two are often seen laughing together at royal events and are said to enjoy each other's company at home. Whether they're playing in the garden or standing beside each other during formal outings, their bond is clear. It shows that behind all the royal titles, Charlotte is still a young girl growing up with love, fun, and a little bit of magic. Charlotte's joyful moments with her brother George show that despite being a royal, she enjoys a normal, playful childhood. Their shared laughter and close bond provide her with a safe space to relax and be herself, away from the pressures of media attention. How does having such a supportive and close family help her manage the constant spotlight and expectations that come with her public life? Finding her voice. In 2019, a tabloid article claimed that the flower crown worn by Princess Charlotte at Harry and Meghan's wedding could have potential injured her. The story pointed out that the floral headdress included lily of the valley, a plant that can be harmful if swallowed. The timing of the story was striking, as it surfaced while Harry and Meghan were already moving forward with lawsuits against several newspaper publishers over privacy breaches and unlawful information gathering. When Prince Harry released his memoir Spare in 2023, it gave readers a rare look into the emotional struggles and difficult decisions faced by members of the royal family. His words peeled back layers of public appearances and titles, revealing the pressure not just on himself and Meghan, but on his father, brother, niece, and nephews. The mention of Charlotte in the article deeply affected Harry. He wrote that seeing his niece dragged into the spotlight in such a reckless way only strengthened his resolve to fight back. For him, the attack wasn't just about Meghan anymore, it was about protecting family, especially the youngest and most vulnerable. The story, meant to cause a stir, instead gave Harry more motivation to speak out and act boldly. Later that October, while Harry and Meghan were on a tour of South Africa, he released a strong public statement condemning the British press. In it, he called out the constant attacks on Meghan, especially during her pregnancy and early days of motherhood. Less than 2 weeks after that statement, the tabloid piece linking Meghan's wedding flowers to a supposed danger for Charlotte was published. Instead of backing down, Harry said the moment gave him energy and focus. He moved forward with his lawsuits, determined to protect the people he loved from what he saw as relentless and harmful media behavior. What Charlotte didn't know back then was how much her uncle's actions, taken in her defense, helped shift the royal narrative. She allegedly told her mother that she didn't like how the flower crown story was handled in the press. In response, Catherine reportedly reassured her that this was part of the reality of being in the public eye. and that not everything said or written would always feel fair. Charlotte's openness is now being seen in a new light. The little princess who once unknowingly stood at the center of a media storm is now stepping forward on her own terms, showing strength and honesty well beyond her years. Her story is no longer about what others said about her. It's about what she's ready to share. And while her uncle once spoke out to protect her, Charlotte is now finding her own voice and letting the world hear it. Charlotte is beginning to speak up for herself, and she is also set to inherit cherished family treasures. As she grows up surrounded by these passed-down heirlooms and symbols of her heritage, how will they shape her future role in the royal family? The crowned future. At just 9 years old, Princess Charlotte is already seen as someone who could become a very important royal in the future. She is known for her charm and growing confidence, and she may inherit much more than just a royal title. Charlotte is expected to receive many valuable and historic items from her family, including her mother's famous engagement ring. The ring, which once belonged to Princess Diana, is now worn by Princess Catherine. It's worth around £300,000 and has a large 12-carat blue sapphire set in an 18-carat white gold band. But that's only the beginning. Over the years, Princess Catherine has received a large collection of jewelry, and experts say it's worth more than £82 million. Out of that, more than £61 million comes from pieces that were given or loaned to her by the late Queen Elizabeth II. These include famous items like Queen Mary's diamond choker, the Cartier halo tiara, and the Nizam of Hyderabad necklace. These are not just beautiful, they each have a long royal history. One day, all of these could be passed down to Princess Charlotte, making her not just a princess, but the future owner of a truly historic collection. Her mother has also been given special gifts from Prince William and King Charles, including a diamond bracelet and a rare jewelry set made of yellow and white gold. Together, these are worth more than £400,000. These meaningful pieces are expected to be passed on to Princess Charlotte one day, keeping the royal family's traditions and love going through the generations. Charlotte is also closely connected to Princess Diana's memory. Her mother now wears many of Diana's favorite pieces, like the South Sea pearl earrings, the Lover's Knot tiara, and the Collingwood earrings, which are together worth over £16.5 million. This collection is more than just shiny jewelry. It holds stories of power, history, and the strong women who came before her. As Princess Charlotte grows older, she's not only preparing for royal responsibilities, she's also following in her mother's footsteps, stepping into a life shaped by tradition, grace, and the strength shown by her mother and grandmother, Princess Diana. People are already paying attention, and one day, Charlotte may not only wear the royal jewels, she may give them a whole new meaning. As Princess Charlotte grows up, she's drawing inspiration from the powerful women in her family and preparing to shape her own legacy. How will her experiences, mirroring her mother's journey from a university graduate to duchess, shape her future role in the royal family? From classmate to crown. Kate and William first crossed paths in 2001 as students at the University of St. Andrews. They lived in the same dorm, St. Salvator's Hall, and over time their casual friendship grew into something more. The sparks really started flying in 2002 when Kate modeled a see-through lace dress at a charity fashion show. William definitely took notice. By the following year, they had become a couple. During college, Kate and William shared a flat with a couple friends. Later on, they moved in together at a place called Balgove House. After finishing university, Kate Middleton's life changed a lot. Being in a relationship with Prince William made her very famous, and the media started paying a lot of attention to her and her family. In late 2006, she started working part-time as an accessories buyer for Jigsaw, a famous British fashion brand. She also helped out with her family's business, managing the website and looking after the catalog. Even though being in the public eye was stressful, Kate stayed calm and focused on her work. As her relationship with William grew more serious, Kate Middleton started appearing in public more often. She was at William's graduation ceremony at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in December 2006. Even though they broke up in April 2007, they got back together soon after. By 2008, Kate was going to royal events for William, like his cousin Peter Philip's wedding, where she met Queen Elizabeth for the first time. In October 2010, William took Kate on a special 10-day getaway to Kenya. He had just passed his helicopter search and rescue course with the RAF, so they headed to the Liwa Wildlife Conservancy to celebrate. One day during the trip, the couple went for a hike up to a secluded cabin on Mount Kenya. There, in the quiet privacy of the mountains, William got down on one knee and proposed. He gave Kate the same sapphire and diamond ring that his father had given to his mother Diana when they got engaged. About a month later, on November 16th, the happy news was shared with the world in an official announcement from Clarence House. Before the wedding, Kate took an important step by being confirmed into the Church of England. In a ceremony at St. James's Palace on the 10th of March, the Bishop of London presided over the special occasion, with William and Kate's family in attendance to support her. But life threw Kate a curveball when her health took a turn for the worse. It was the kind of news that would knock anyone off their feet. In the middle of all the excitement and planning for the future, Kate got hit with a bombshell. She had cancer. Would Kate crumble under the weight of it all? Or would she find the strength to keep going, even when things got tough? Cancer battle shows resilience. In a heartfelt video message released by BBC Studios on the 22nd of March, Kate Middleton shared the difficult news that post-operative tests had uncovered cancer.
Whilst I've been recovering from surgery.
And she had been undergoing chemotherapy treatments since February. The news hit hard, and the palace announced she would be extending her leave from public engagements to focus on her health. Despite the challenges, Kate made a brave appearance at the 2024 Trooping the Colour event in June. In a letter shared by Kensington Palace the day before, she opened up about continuing her cancer treatments, but expressed her desire to be there for the special occasion. Over the following months, she made occasional public appearances when she could, demonstrating her resilience and commitment. September brought a ray of hope when Kate shared another personal message, this time revealing she had completed her chemotherapy. Even before becoming a royal, Kate dedicated herself to making a difference. In 2007, she put together a special photography exhibition featuring Alastair Morrison's work. The event celebrated his new book, Time to Reflect, while also raising money for UNICEF, showing Kate's eye for art and her compassion for children in need. The following year, Kate spent time bringing joy to kids at Naomi's House Hospice. She later organized a totally rad 80s-themed roller disco that raised a whopping £100,000. Kate split the money between Oxford Children's Hospital and Place 2B, a charity supporting mental health. Her fun and creative approach to fundraising was a big success. While working for her family's business, Kate also started planning events for the Starlight Children's Foundation. The charity focuses on brightening the lives of seriously ill young people. Kate jumped right in, using her organizational skills to make a positive impact. On top of all that, she helped put together the Boodles Boxing Ball to bring in even more donations. With her hard work behind the scenes, the event was a real knockout in raising money for good causes. Kate's passion for helping others and her trend-setting fashion sense are two sides of the same coin. When she steps out in a stunning outfit, all eyes are on her, and she uses that spotlight to shine a light on the causes close to her heart. How does her fashion influence enhance her visibility and effectiveness in her philanthropic activities? Kate's timeless fashion sense. Kate Middleton knows how to dress to impress. She is always landing on best-dressed lists, year after year. In 2022, Tatler magazine gave her the top spot. Then in 2024, they went even bigger and called her the most glamorous royal in Europe. When Kate first stepped into the spotlight, her style was pretty low-key. But over time, she has really stepped up her fashion game. These days, her closet is full of polished, sophisticated looks from big-name designers. She has been seen rocking Alexander McQueen, Jenny Packham, Catherine Walker, Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci. The list goes on. Kate's fashion influence is so strong, it's been called the Kate Middleton effect. When she wears an item or brand, sales go through the roof. People see her in something and have to have it too. This isn't just a flash in the pan. In 1 year alone, Kate's style choices gave a £1 billion boost to British fashion. That's the power of the Kate effect. Her fashion sense clearly speaks to people all over the world. She picks clothes that are stylish, but still down to earth. Looks that the everyday person can see themselves wearing. When she steps out in a dress or coat, women everywhere take notice. And the sales numbers show it works. Kate Middleton has become a vital part of the royal family, improving how the public sees the monarchy. Her presence at royal events draws positive attention from both the public and media. Several journalists have written about her impact. Camilla Tominey noted that Kate is the monarchy's greatest asset in her reporting, highlighting Kate's influence on royal public relations. Petronella Wyatt described her as the jewel in the crown in her assessment of the royal family's public figures. Kate doesn't let her popularity go to her head. She stays true to who she is, no matter what. Her team says she doesn't base choices on what will get media buzz. Pleasing the press isn't her style. Jamie Lowther Pinkerton, her old private secretary, put it this way: Kate has a classic approach to drama. Like the Queen Mother before her, she simply doesn't engage with it. No fuss, no theatrics. At her core, she remains authentic. She knows who she is and sticks to it, regardless of the hype. What do you think about Princess Charlotte opening up about her truth? Will this brave young princess grow into a sensational icon? And can her mother continue to balance her personal struggles with her royal duties? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.